So we had another pretty good day, up about $770 on the earned trade evaluation. So we are less than $600 from that ultimate target. I said on stream that I thought I had like 11 more trading days to go. Turns out I'm totally off on that. I have about 6 more trading days to go, or maybe 5. I'm not sure if the count on their website is including today or not. But in any case, I have about 5 trading days left. So I should be able to just squeeze some micros in there. Let's say if we hit target in the next day or two, which don't get your hopes up, of course. Don't get my I can't get my hopes up. Anything can happen. We can go into drawdown for the next few days and lose the account. There's really no way to know what's going to happen next. But if we were to hit that target, I think I could just swap over to micros and trade relatively conservatively and pass the evaluation. I've never had one with earn to trade, so I'm excited about the prospect of growing it through their trader career path. So hopefully that happens with this account. If not, we'll get there eventually. Anyway, so got a few more days to trade and about $565 or so to go. So let's take a look at the trades from today. So which direction do you think I'm going to trade? If you're watching this and you're familiar at all with the channel, you'll know that I am looking for a long. Looking at the market going down pretty rapidly here, I'm looking for a long. My algorithms are looking for a long. I'm looking for any reason basically to get long. So we do get a reason in a few seconds here, which will not be evident on this chart. It's using a lower time frame. It's using multi-time frame analysis to find. I'm not going to go into the exact specifics of all of the factors that the algorithm is looking at, but it is looking for a reason to go long. It finds one here, so it gets long, and I'll just kind of go through this a little bit more quickly just to save some time. But if you do want to see the entire trade play out, you're welcome to do that, so you can confirm this is really happening, and I'm not just doing this in hindsight or whatever. It's not happening on market replay. This is live every day. So before we hit target, we end up getting triggered into another long. So we have a second reason to go long. All of our indicators are pointing down, and we look for a reason to get long because most of the time on most days, the market mean reversion is the easier way to trade. So we find 2 different reasons to get long. We are long into both of those. We get filled on the first target here, and now we're looking for that second target. So that first trade, just to go back a few seconds here, pretty small stop. It's a 35 tick stop and a 70 tick target. That's just what's working right now. It's been working relatively reliably. Fairly low drawdown over the course of the last 2 or 3 months. You do have to contend with losing streaks and drawdown no matter what the trading strategy is, especially if you're going to do it algorithmically. Maybe discretionarily. If you're really good at reading the markets, you can avoid those losing streaks a little bit more easily. I personally am not that good at it, so I think that algorithmic trading is the better way to do it. So let's go into the next trade. This one takes a bit longer to play out. We do have a larger target versus a stop. I believe it's a 1.2 reward versus risk. So we'll watch this one play out here. Now we get pretty close to the target, and what I like to do when I'm trading algorithmically is not look at the markets, try not to be distracted. I have the speakers on my laptop muted. You're going to hear on the stream that you're going to hear order filled, target filled, stop filled, those kinds of things. You're going to hear it, but the speakers on the laptop are muted so that I don't have to hear it, because I want to remove my emotions from the trading as much as possible. But at a certain point, I basically every 15 to 30 minutes or so, I do check on the account just to make sure that we're not in a trade without a stop or a target, because that can happen. You can have an error, you can be disconnected, things like that. So you do need to keep an eye on it sort of loosely. So I do come back here. The other thing that I end up doing here, while I have said many times before that I have not found a way algorithmically to make a trailing stop work. The markets are just they go back and forth too much. They're too choppy at least in the markets that I trade, specifically the NASDAQ. So you end up getting stopped out of those trades if you're trailing your stop. That's just been my experience. Maybe others have found a different way to do it. But the thing about that is, the caveat to that is that we have to contend with trailing drawdown as prop traders. So the trailing drawdown on earn to trade is 11, I think, well, it's a total of $2,000. If I go up $400 on this trade and then it comes down and stops me out, that's not a $400 loss for my entry to the stop loss. That's $400. That's not a $400 loss. Earn to trade counts that as an $800 loss. So that is something that we have to be very careful of as prop traders. So you'll see me come in here and place a trail stop. The way the automation works in NinjaTrader, if I try to move this is not a bracket order, it is a hard-coded profit target and stop loss. If I try to move them, the next time that a bar forms, it recalculates the strategy and says, whoa, your stop is supposed to be down here, and it's going to move it. So I have to come in here and manually place a sell limit order underneath price, which does not actually end up getting hit. I just close the trade manually a couple ticks from the target. We'll watch that play out in just a moment here. So when I do eventually kind of release these algorithms for others to use them, I'm going to have some instructions on how to do this and why to do it, and my reasoning behind doing things. It would have hit the target there. I missed out on, I think, $15. So that puts the account up $2,434 or $2,435. So we have $565.04 to go to hit that target. I said on the stream that I thought we were on trading day 3, but I was way off. I've had this account longer than I thought I did, but it kind of bounced around the starting balance for a few days, which is why I had thought that. But we have had a really good winning streak in this current week here. So we're actually at 9 or 10 trading days. I'm not sure how Earn to Trade counts it. It looks to my count like there's actually 10 days according to NinjaTrader, but Earn to Trade says 9, but maybe that doesn't update till the day is over. But either way, I have about 5 or 6 days left. So if I hit that target, if I make, let's say, I'm probably not going to trade tomorrow, but if I were to trade Monday and make $565, I would close it and probably review Earn to Trade's rules and figure out whether I can just kind of flip contracts for the next 5 days or whether I have to continue trading normally. I really don't like that they have this 15 days is kind of, it's just arbitrary, because you kind of have to continue taking risk when you've already hit that target, which I really don't think that that's fair. But those are their rules. They have a really great program in the Trader Career Path. If you can pass, it's actually a lot easier. The actual live accounts they have fewer rules, easier and easier to manage rules versus the evaluation. So it's kind of flipped with the way that a lot of other prop firms are. But anyway, I'm going to cut the video here. Probably talked for too long. If you're watching, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more information about these algorithms when I do make them available to others. Thanks for watching. Bye.